Hello, chess players. I'm back with the next stream. Before we begin the next set of games, I would like to review some games with you. I think reviewing games is a great way to learn and figure out where you missed, at what position you were winning, and what was the bad move that changed the game. So I think we will start with the last game I played on the stream. Think it was this one. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, as you can see, I lost this game. I was playing with black pieces. So let's see what happened. I go in the game review. Okay. Yeah, for new players, I think it's important to first understand how the board is set up. I think a lot of people don't realize that there is name for each of the squares. So obviously there are 64 squares, 32 white, 32 black. And if you notice at the bottom right, there are letters written. So now because I'm playing with black, the letters start from right to left. As you can see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And for rows, so these are the columns, right? We call them as files. So you can say that, okay, this is A file, or this is B file, this is C file, right? So these are called as files, and these are nothing but the rows, right? Uh, but if I flip the board, so let's say if I were to flip this board, so as you can see, the naming changes. So earlier with black, A was on the right, but with white, A is on the left. So you can see A is here, B, C, D, again all the way to H. And the numbers also are flipped. So the first row is the most, like the bottom row is the first row, second row, and all the way to 8. But if I were to flip the board, you can see the number changes, right? So this is important because as you analyze your games and as you study different openings, you will find that each opening has, certain lines that you have to take. So, for example, you have to open with the E pawn, or you have to open with the D pawn, and that's how you study your games and openings, right? So as I said earlier, let's review a couple of games that I have played off the stream as well, and I would like to talk through, what went wrong. So I think in this game, like I said in the stream as well, I felt that I had a good position till here. I think this was probably where I had a good position, yeah, till here. And I think this is where the opponent, he wanted to exchange queens, if you remember. And I said that, yeah, I have a good position and I don't want to exchange queens. So this was the point after which I think if you see the graph at the top, till here, I think black, which was my pieces, I was in a good position, but I gave away the advantage here and then I later regained it, but I still lost. So we will review this game together. So yeah, as I was saying, I think here it was like, white wanted to exchange queens, but I didn't want to do that. I think in retrospect, probably, yeah, I think I could have done something different here. I should not have dared him to take my queen because, like I said, I had a good position. So he took my queen here. I think it's still okay. If you see the eval bar on the right. It's not a lot. I think my advantage, I still have a good -1 point advantage, right? So white is 1 point less than me. Now here, I think it was still fine till probably, all the pieces were exchanged. I think this was a bad move on my part. So, he moved this white he moved this white pawn, and that opened up the bishop to attack my knight. And I think I missed this one because, again, as you see in the next move, right, I took this pawn where I should have saved this knight, but instead I took this pawn. And as you can see in the eval bar, it gave white a huge advantage because after he attacked my knight, he had also attack tempo on my rook. So naturally, I had to move my rook away. Somehow this is not right. So in chess, you should never have pawns on like two pawns on the same file. Again, I am a new player, but this is something that I remember when I used to play in my school days. My teacher used to say this all the time that you should avoid doubling of pawns because suddenly what happens is when you double your pawns, right? It opens up an entire line for this pawn. So this pawn can travel all the way here unobstructed, right? Same thing is happening here. This pawn, if not taken, it can travel all the way. So these are called as passed pawns. They have the like any pawn who reaches the last file, last row, they can obviously get converted to any piece, but generally people choose queen because it's the most powerful piece. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, like I said, my position is completely wrong. So I lose my another knight here. I immediately recapture. I think, yeah, and after this point, like I realized, and I said it on the stream as well, that I think my position is not good now. Because the opponent realized that my position is not good and he wanted to exchange this rook, and I was not comfortable doing it because I could sense that my both of my pieces are here. He has two active pieces near my side of the board while I have nothing that is attacking anything, right? So obviously I could sense his position is much stronger, and in such a position I didn't think it is a good idea to exchange my rook. So I moved here. This is still okay. He obviously attacked my another pawn. I moved my rook to safety. He again tried to exchange. I didn't in this case I thought, okay, you know what, let's exchange this because I didn't want him to come all the way here because I obviously had a back rank mate. My king can't go anywhere because this bishop is covering this, and then if this rook gets all the way, he can checkmate me. So then I took, then he took again. So we obviously exchanged rooks. Then I moved my bishop, which is still okay. I feel like something went wrong from him here. I think he played a bad move here. So this is still fine. We are obviously, yeah. So I think this was also a mistake by him actually. So if you see right now, this bishop is pinning my king. My king can't go anywhere, right? Because this is obviously attacking. So my king can't go anywhere. My king is locked in its place, right? I can't do anything. But here he chose to move this bishop away, right? So as you can see, the eval bar also changed a bit. It was +5 advantage, but because he moved this bishop, it suddenly changed to +3. And when it moved here again, I think I could sense that okay, now it's a good time after I moved some of my other pieces to safety. I chose to move my king as well to avoid any back rank issues. So this is still okay. This is still fine. Yeah, this is okay. This is okay. This is fine. Yeah, so here again, oh, okay, 1 second. I think I by mistake clicked on something. I think, yeah, we were here. So till this is like, I think, yeah, this is the move, right? Yeah. So I think this is the 30th move, and till here, everything is still in favor of white. And I obviously wanted to attack this structure here. If you see the move that I played, so my plan was to go here and attack the king. and at the same time, capture some of the pawns here. That was my idea. So I went here and he obviously defended. Now uh, I can't capture this as well because actually this is attacking, which is something I realized after I had moved, which is something, yeah, that was a mistake, I think. And yeah, I felt like, okay, my rook, it needs to be here because whenever I get a chance, I can come from behind and attack these pawns or even these ones. So I felt like this is a good place because my king was relatively safe. There was no issues here, and because I mean I could sense that there is no checkmate threat at least right now. So this is still fine. Yeah, there was like some movement here and there, but nothing major happened here. Uh, yeah, and I think this is where he messed up. So what happened is, yeah, so this is where I think he messed up. So I exchanged my, or rather, actually, he captured and he chose to sacrifice his knight for my bishop. So I was left with only one rook. And this is where I thought, this was a bad move from him because what he did was he gave away his advantage. Um, I think he had a good position, but then when he did this, uh, see, he had two connected pawns, right? And connected pawns, like I said, your pawns should not be they should not be doubled at the same time. They should not be disconnected. So I think once he gave this rook, he also disconnected his pawns, and this is a dark colored bishop, right? Like it can only travel on dark colored squares. So once I exchanged this rook, I was of the opinion that I think I might be able to salvage a draw. And yeah, that's what my plan was. So in such positions, obviously you need like king is the most active piece, and you need to move and take all your pawns together. So what my plan was to clear the path away for my pawns. So I wanted to attack these two pawns so that my pawns can travel all the way up and promote themselves. So yeah, this is what I was doing. I captured first pawn, then I captured yeah, then I was still here, and you can see here as well. White is completely winning. I mean, I don't have a chance really. Like I said, I was just playing for a draw. So White chose to move on the A and B side, which is still fine, and I chose to move this pawn. Actually, my assumption here was that I didn't realize that he would attack this because, yeah, this was his last piece, and I thought that he might come here, and wait here so that whenever my pawn reaches this place, this square, he can attack that. But for whatever reason, he decided to take this directly. And I felt this is a mistake because as you can see the eval bar also, white was completely winning here, right? Till here, white is winning. But the moment it took this, it was like completely winning position for black. The reason for that is my king is more active here, right? So my king is controlling these squares. Meanwhile, his king can only travel till here, right? So he can't kill my pawn. So if he tries to, he cannot move here because it is a check. So he has to come all the way from this. Like he has to travel like this and then attack my pawn. So he has to do one, two, three moves. Meanwhile, I can just move directly here, and that is what I did. So I came here directly, and now again he can't come here. He eventually wanted to do this route, but it was too far, and I took his pawn. So as you can see, I moved here, and this was a mistake by him. He moved away, so I took his pawn, and after that, my pawn had a uh, clear way to promote. The problem here was, I think at this point I had only 30 seconds left, right? And he had around 2.5 minutes, or sorry, almost 3 minutes. And yeah, he moved here, and I could sense that he was trying to capture both of my pawns, but I didn't care because my pawn was free to travel all the way. So that is what happened. Like my pawn went all the way, graduated to a queen. I also had a nice check. At this point, I had 30 seconds, and I felt like this is still fine and I could win because obviously I had a queen. So I think I did played few bad moves here under time pressure. So this was fine. I think this was fine as well. But what I should have played here was instead of moving my king, I should have instead moved my queen all the way to probably, let's say, here, this square, right? And attack this pawn as well as this pawn. So I could have attacked both these pawns at the same time. But instead, I chose to play my king and then he moved this pawn, obviously. And that was still okay. I was still completely winning. And I think by the time I reached the end, you can see here. I think somewhere here I missed a faster way to checkmate. I think there was definitely I played some extra moves and wasted some time. I think I should have checkmated him earlier. I could have probably even come here, like this route and then force the queen king to move here and then to take one of his pawns and take the other pawn as well. But yeah, time pressure does funny things. I think I completely missed that. And here also it's fine. You can see like I had a clear idea, first give check so that king has to move, then capture this pawn. And after I capture this pawn, I just have to checkmate him, just move my queen here and checkmate. But at this point, I had 4 seconds left. And yeah, I think under time pressure, I just missed it. You can see like I spent 2 seconds here to just think of a move, and I think that was the game. I lost this game even though I was in a completely winning position. So something to remember. I think, yeah, something to remember that we can't really take a lot of time. Cool. Uh, yeah, I think let's play a game today again. So, like I said, I played some games. I reached 900 ELO again. I have been hovering around 900 for a while. So let's see how this game goes. Uh, I would like to play the Karokan. So this line is called as the Karokan defense. So I'm playing the same. Okay, okay. So he doesn't take here. So I will take. He takes. I take again with my knight. So see, he's defending this again. I obviously need to defend this. Mm, yeah. I think this is a bad move. I should not have played this in hindsight. My queen is completely out, and I didn't develop any of my pieces. Okay, it was an attempt to do checkmate, but I think that is not going to work. Okay, so I might as well exchange few things, I think. Let me do that. Okay, good. Yeah, let's bring our queen back. Let's develop some of our pieces. Oh, yeah, I think not going well, not going well. Okay, so let's develop few of our pieces. I don't know somehow, but I think we ended up in a good position by fluke. We are up by three. I think that's good. Okay. He's attacking this. It's not a checkmate though, because I have this knight to protect, so not really worried about that. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, that's good. I want to castle on the queen side, on passant, definitely. Maybe not. I can attack my pawn here. Yeah, that's what I did. It's fine though. I'm not too worried about it right now. A check. Uh, yeah, fine. Let's exchange queens. Good. Um, yeah, I think my pieces are well defended. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, he's trying to pin this. That's fine. I'm attacking this. Okay, I don't mind really. Uh, yeah, I really don't want to do that. Yeah, see, because he has a dark colored bishop, right? I want to move my king up on white squares. And okay, I feel this is a silly move by him. Let's see. If I take, he takes, and yeah, so I think I need to define this. So if he takes my bishop, I can take his rook. Okay. Oh, it's a discovered check. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's see if he wants to take. Okay, he does want to take that. Hmm. Yeah, I think I played a bad move. I'm going to lose my rook. Yeah, of course. Bad game. Okay. The only thing we can do now is move our pawns. Aha, he made a mistake. See, now I forked him. I'm attacking two pieces at the same time. So now, yeah, I think we just need to take his pawns. I move here, he moves here, then I move here, then here comes a queen. So I move here, he moves here, then I do this, he becomes a queen. Okay. So yeah, he's still winning though. I don't know. Still completely winning. I think he can take this. I have to travel all the way to here. Yeah. So yeah, this is a losing position, completely losing position now. I can become a queen here. Yeah. So I needed my knight here so that I could defend. Check. No check. Okay. Interesting. Uh, yeah. I think we lost too many pawns in this game. Yeah, plain and simple. GG. Yeah, good game. Okay, let's play another one. Interesting. I feel like I should take this. Is this trying to move? Yeah. Okay, interesting. I chose to take by this. Does he want to take this? Let's see. Yeah, it does. So this is still okay. Not an issue. Castle. I think we can move our knights. Uh, I might, yeah, I'm not playing well today. Not playing well at all. I want him to take this, actually. No, he doesn't. Okay, not bad. He's +3. Okay, he wants to attack this. Don't mind. Yeah, there's no way to defend this as well. I can give a check here, but yeah, nothing. Take it if he wants to take it, take it. We will take again. Mm, cool. So, damn it, I left my pawn hanging. He moves this here now. Yeah. Yeah, playing one bad move after the other. I'm not in the zone today. Yeah, I have a plan here. Let's see if he spots it. I want to give a check. He does. He does. Of course, he does. I can still play that plan though. I think if he plays this, it's a mistake. Let's see if he plays it. I can fork his rook and his king. So if he plays this, it doesn't play it. He takes my rook. That's fine. I want to give a check anyways. If he moves here, again a mistake. Okay, he doesn't. I think this guy is playing very good chess today. Yeah. So, hmm, let's see. Another check. Okay. Check 700. Yeah, see another bad move now. Pin my he will pin my queen. Yeah, I'm already down 2 minutes on the clock. Actually, it's not a mistake. I can fork him. I hope he plays this. I hope he plays this so that I can go here and then I can fork. He's thinking. Yeah, but I think this player is playing some nice chess though. Nice moves. My other problem is I don't have a lot of pawns. He has 5 pawns and I have, I think, just 2 pawns. I think this pawn is just. Yeah, see, he's very smart. Like I said, he's playing some good chess. Uh, hmm. Although I can even it a bit, but I don't want to do that. Oh, let's do that. If I give him a check, yeah, let's give him a check. If he takes, then I take. See, he doesn't take, and I think he's playing some nice chess. Okay, so I do want to give him a check again, but I can't do it from there. If I can give him a check from here, but no. Mhm, mhm. The problem is I don't have a good enough place for my 10K. Okay, let's go here. Interesting. I think he's worried though. I don't know. His game style has changed suddenly. I think he's taking a lot of time. Uh, he takes, I take. Otherwise, I take this. Interesting. See, yeah, man, this guy is playing some good chess. I'm impressed. This now, I think probably the only bad move he has played because he moved his queen now. He has to move this because he wants to protect this. Yeah, and I think that's okay. I feel I can take this now. Okay, good. Yeah. If he takes with this, yeah, I don't know what I did here. Uh, Damn. Again, a bad move. Oh, he didn't take. Oh, he gave check first. Yeah, not a good day today.
It's 11 o'clock.
You don't want to exchange. Yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys. Bye.